Hey, it's Mr. Peace. I'm here at Watervliet Elementary School in Watervliet, New York, home of the Cannoneers. This is my first visit to their campus, and it was a beautiful morning. I got to speak to all the grades K through 5, students and staff right here in the gymnasium. And the primary focus was on bullying. The sub-theme was look at the heart first. One of the picture slides from the presentation you can see on the screen behind me on the stage. And when we're talking about seeing someone for their heart first, it's the same way that you see your best friend, right? That you look at who that person truly is before anything else. And we know that our heart is as big as our fist, but if we can let love, peace, compassion, kindness fully enter into here, we can turn this into this, right? Peace sign, where one finger is ourself, the other is someone you're trying to lift up higher than yourself, right? By how you treat that person, hopefully with love. But it's also two, because in just 2 seconds, one breath, one heartbeat, one word, one action, 2 seconds, we can do or say something so kind, it stays on someone's heart in a positive way forever. Or conversely, we can say something so destructive and mean that it stays on their heart in a negative way for the rest of their life. So we always have this choice, right? And we know that bullying is a repeated action. It happens over and over and over again on purpose to get power over someone. But the things that aren't bullying, just those one-time actions or words, those 2 seconds, can still have the same impact. So we have to be so conscious and aware of not only how we treat ourselves, but how we treat others. We definitely have to have that self-love first before we can give it out. And the students really got that. There were a lot of pin drop moments. There were even some tears, but tears are the sweat of our strength, means you're starting to heal and feel again. I'm always encouraged when I see the courage of whoever it is, you know, going into that emotion. It does take a lot of guts to do that. But for the students that shared their heart with me afterwards, even some of the teachers, you know, to know that in even under an hour, you know, someone like myself who lives quite a few hours away in Michigan, can, you know, touch an audience's heart in under an hour. You know, that means that they all have that opportunity too, especially over an entire school year and the rest of this one. And it also means that they have a big heart, right? If something touched their heart, because now they've been given a gift. And now it's up to them to go out and hopefully treat others with that same level of kindness, compassion, empathy that I was trying to exhibit in today's shows. And there's a lot of the no place for hate students and teachers, you know, the ones that are the liaisons for the group, wearing their shirts and really wanting to stand for no hate, right? That it's love over hate. And if we can rise above that hate and show love to the people that need it the most, we start to make this world a much better place. And no matter what reason that people choose to hurt others, the biggest one that I've always found is that hurt people, right? The easy thing to do is to go push the pain on someone else and hurt them back. It's not the right thing to do though, right? The right thing to do is to still forgive and still choose love and become healed people who heal people. Easier said than done, of course, right? Human nature is just easier to want to kind of be negative and, you know, push that negativity back onto the people around us, or if we're angry, take our anger out on others. But ultimately, you know, the goal is that we still choose to shine our light, right? That we still choose to turn any pain that we have into greatness, right? And it's a choice you have to make every day. And just because we do something wrong or bad, it doesn't make us bad people. But hopefully we can keep learning, keep growing, and keep trying our hardest, right? We have the effort, not always the outcome, but we keep searching for ways to include instead of exclude, to see people for their heart first and for this as well. Something I bring up in every assembly is it's so important to me, but all of us with lines on our hands have the letter M. I traced one of mine here. Sometimes a faint line connects it, but you have at least one in each hand. That M stands for miracle, right? Upside down, W stands for worthy, that we're all beautiful miracles, worthy of love to both give it and receive it. And once we believe this, once we buy into it, now it's our job to go out and help others recognize that too, right? The ones that have never been told that, the ones that might have forgotten that need a reminder, we can be that light to their heart. So thanks for touching my heart. It was a beautiful morning here at your school. Hope to be back again in the future. Until then though, have a great rest of this year. And as always, feel free to hit the subscribe button you'll see pop up on the screen. You can also check out this playlist below for some additional motivation. And feel free to visit my website by clicking on the peace sign symbol on your phone, tablet, wherever you're watching this video, to track my journey across this country as I continue to heal America's heart one school at a time. Peace.